Van Fleet gonna have to hoist it up. That's a two-pointer. Oh, he banks it in!
We are back, and believe it or not, we have another NBA Finals video. I know, shocker. I should mention I'm back home in Austin at a different setup, so some things may sound and look a little different. Anyways, with game 1 in the books, I wanted to take a look at the 5 keys to the NBA Finals. I should mention I left out injuries and the health of players because that seems to be all I talk about on this channel over the past few weeks. So obviously players like Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins play a huge factor in this series. I just didn't want to add that to my video since I've talked about that so many other times. With that being said, let's dive right into it. Can the Toronto Raptors slow down the Warriors' offense? Since Kevin Durant went down with an injury against Houston, the Warriors have gone back to their old bag of tricks with the Steph Curry, Draymond Green high pick and roll, a play which is just almost impossible to defend it seems. If you double team Curry, Green has the ball with a 4-on-3 and can pick the defense apart, as he's done all postseason. The Warriors are at their best when running and attacking defenses in transition. Toronto needs to try as hard as they can to slow the game down and make it as much of a half-court game as they possibly can. I also feel like Toronto must control the pace. The Raptors were successful in stopping the Bucks because they managed to control the tempo of the game and play them at their speed instead of the other way around. Now, of course, that's a lot easier said than done against the Golden State Warriors. Can anyone slow down Kawhi Leonard? We all know the Warriors have several players who can take over a game on any given night. Leonard, who won the NBA Finals MVP with the San Antonio Spurs in 2014 at the age of 22, is averaging 31 points, nearly 9 rebounds, and 4 assists during a dominant run in the postseason. Slowing Kawhi will be a huge key to this NBA Finals because when the game's on the line, we all know whose hands the ball will be in for Toronto. Oh, the magical Stephen Curry, who is one of the greatest players this game has ever seen. But there is still one thing Curry is missing from his resume: an NBA Finals MVP. Durant won the previous 2 and Andre Iguodala won back in 2015. I think we can all admit Curry was not playing up to his standards for most of the playoffs. That is until Durant went down with his injury. Now Curry is back to his vintage form, shooting nearly 47% from the field and 43% from three-point range. He has scored at least 33 points in each of those games that Durant has missed. Curry enters the series as the betting favorite to win the NBA Finals MVP award. Though he did say he does not view it as something he must win, I do believe winning this year's Finals MVP could really check off and solidify his legacy as one of the greatest. It's no secret Kawhi is going to need help if Toronto is going to pull off this upset. The Raptors won both games this postseason when Leonard was held to fewer than 20 points. A large part of that, in addition to his rebounding and defense, was that his supporting cast was able to step up. If you remember in Game 4 against the Bucks in particular, Leonard was being double and triple teamed all game. But players like Kyle Lowry and Marc Gasol knocked down shots, and the Raptors got big performances off the bench from Fred VanVleet and Serge Ibaka. Speaking of VanVleet, he had 3 of his 4 double-digit scoring games of the playoffs in the final 3 games against the Bucks. If the Raptors can continue to get that kind of production from players not named Kawhi Leonard, this series could get really interesting really fast. And finally, do the Raptors have an answer for Draymond Green? The Warriors are currently on a 6-game win streak, and Green has been absolutely sensational in each game. He was especially elite in the team's conference finals sweep against the Portland Trail Blazers, where he nearly averaged a triple-double. He may not average the same numbers in the finals, but the Raptors need to find a way to subdue his impact. Unfortunately, the adjustment against the Warriors, unlike the Bucks series, won't be as simple as just putting Kawhi Leonard on Draymond Green. I say that because some of Green's biggest strengths are his multi-dimensional play combined with his high basketball IQ. Something that isn't really talked about much is how Draymond got in shape for the Warriors playoff run. Warriors general manager Bob Myers confronted Green about his weight and conditioning after the All-Star break. Green took action and dropped 23 pounds in 6 weeks, and it's safe to say it's shown dividends in his play this postseason. Can Draymond continue his phenomenal play, or will the Raptors find a way to slow him down? Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It has been your boy MboneHD. Please like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the content. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.